is the video everybody, including myself, have been looking forward to. So let me start with the spec of this vehicle. It's a 55 plate, so 2005 model. It's a manual and it's a coupe, which is exactly what I was looking for. So the exterior of the car, the colour is Titan silver. It's like a metallic silver. It's a lovely colour, looks great at night as well. I've opted for the 19-inch wheels, which is what I wanted. I think they look a lot better than the 18-inch wheels when it's stock. If you do lower the car, put the lowering springs on it and you've got a square set of 18s, then I think that looks awesome as well. Yeah, like I really like the wheels on this car as well. It is what I wanted. I do think the CSLs look awesome, but you know, this car came with these wheels, so I'm happy with these. So in terms of the interior, it's nappa black leather, lovely interior. It's a lovely place to be in as well. I love all the little features, you know, over the standard E46, like, you know, the shape of the rear view mirror and, you know, the auto dim on it as well. So if there's a car behind you blinding you out, obviously this adjusts it so it doesn't actually blind me. Little things like the shape of the wing mirrors as well and the way it folds up as well. This car doesn't actually have the electric folds in, and the only other thing this vehicle doesn't have, I believe, is the rear blind. I think apart from that, this car does have everything else. So yeah, like it's got the Harman Kardon sound system, which is what I wanted as well. This car does have the TV, so you know, you can watch Dave and watch your Top Gear in there if you want to. It's got a 6 CD changer as well, but I will probably end up putting my Pioneer screen in it, to be honest, because then I can connect my phone to it. It will mirror my phone and I can play all my tunes as well. So I've had the car for about 5 months now. I dailied it for the first 3 months, and to be honest with you, whenever I took it out for a blast, I absolutely loved it. But when I was just driving it, you know, like to and from work, I just really got fed up, to be honest with you, because I was just wasting fuel, putting on mileage for no reason, and I wasn't enjoying the vehicle. So now it's just a weekend toy. Every time I drive it, I do rip the shit out of it, which is what this car is made for. So I mean, like in terms of fuel, when I was driving it to work, it wasn't too bad because I was driving it sensibly. But I mean, since I last filled up, the lights just coming actually. I filled up with 82 pounds of V-Power, full tank. The lights just come on. My trip is giving me 37 miles to go, and I've done 195 miles. So that's basically what, 230 miles from a full tank, 82 pounds. But that's constantly ripping it though, so it is what it is. You know, you're not going to rip this. I don't drive this car every day, so I'm not constantly driving like that. So when I do take it out, you know, it's fun. And of course, you don't buy these things for fuel economy, do you? So yeah, like it's such an amazing car. Like I couldn't have made a better choice, to be honest with you, because when my Golf got written off, I was thinking, okay, what car would I get next? Do I get a Mark 7R? The reason why I like the Mark 7R is because it looks like a plain car. It's really bland, and I like that about some cars, because if I was going to get one, I would get it in black and debadge it, and then obviously paint the mirrors black as well to match the car, because obviously the Golf R's come with like the brushed looking wing mirrors, so you know, you can tell it's a Golf R. I do like cars that are sleepers, to be fair. If I wasn't going to get the Golf R, I was thinking of possibly like a 2010 S3 3-door hatchback, one with only 2 exhausts. I don't like the 4 exhausts on the new cars, to be honest with you. And then again, debadge that car, paint the wing mirrors black and maybe tune it up. But then I thought to myself, after the Golf, I don't really want to be getting a car where I'm going to be modifying again. So I wanted a car that was powerful as it is, something a bit different as well, and something I'm not going to lose money on. Now, if all of you are into your cars, you will know that, you know, these cars are going up in value. And in fact, if I bought this car about 5 years ago, I would have probably saved myself about 5 grand. So yeah, like it's going up in value, and also it's my first rear-wheel drive car, and it's absolutely amazing. Excuse my language, guys. I am going to try and make this channel family friendly now, because I know I do swear too much when I express myself. So I'm slowly getting there. But yeah, like I absolutely love this car. I mean, compared to the newer M3s, the F80, they're alright. I mean, I'm not really a fan of them, if I'm being that honest with you guys. I think some people overdo them as well, like the new M3s and M4s, when they map them and go crazy with the exhaust pops. I personally don't like that, but I've seen a few that, you know, have subtle mods on it, you know, a bit louder, not any silly pops and bangs. I mean, I do like pops and bangs, but some people just overdo it. So yeah, I've seen some that, you know, got little touches to it, the carbon fibre bits here and there, and no stupid pops and bangs, and I think, yeah, they look awesome. I do like the E92 M3 as well. I think they're awesome cars, the V8s. But I've always loved the E46 M3, and this is actually one of my dream cars, to be honest with you. Yeah, but my favourite M3 has to be the E30, then E36, then this. So in terms of performance, so this car has 337 brake horsepower and I think 269 foot-pound of torque. So yeah, it's actually such a fun car to drive. It's really quick. I mean, when you put your foot down in every gear, it goes. Yeah, like, I like the way it steers too. It could probably do with a bit of a quicker rack, but to be honest, it does the job for me. I think out of the box, it's such a great car. And again, like, the seats as well, it's luxury, you know. And look, I'll just pull out now. I love the way, like, the back end just like kicks out a bit, you know. With the traction on, you can get to, like, not slide, but the back end will twitch a bit and it will just straighten itself up. Obviously I don't know how to drift. I've never practiced any drifting before, so that is something I want to do. But if you're going to practice drifting in this, it's going to be really expensive. What I have done in this is practice some donuts. So first few attempts were, yeah, they were alright, but the third attempt I did was really good. But I was, you know, using too much power. Because this car's got the power, you don't need to redline it, you could just over the throttle. But when I done it that time, I was redlining it, so yeah, it was smoking up. It looked great though, but I did actually destroy my alignment and, you know, got my tyres out of shape. I've still got a video of that actually. Check the way this car pulls, yeah? It's got boom. I'm currently in sports mode, so that makes the throttle really responsive. It essentially reduces the pedal travel. So yeah, like, I'll show you. So I'll just dab it now. See how it's jerking. So if you was to be in town, the sports button is not really great because it will just be jerking around everywhere. But when you're gonna drive, you know, properly, it's nice, but you still got to feather the throttle, otherwise it's just a bit too aggressive. So you'll get used to it eventually though. See, so like now if I apply the throttle, I'm feathering it. I can't if I was doing that without sports mode, the car wouldn't move anywhere, like with the amount of throttle I'm giving it. I'm literally just dabbing it. Again, the way this thing handles is unreal. Another thing with these seats, you can tighten up the sides, so, you know, it squeezes you into the seat more. It's nothing like a bucket seat, but, you know, it still gives you that sort of feeling, if that makes sense. they think it sounds a bit too tinny, but I've always personally loved the way this thing sounds, especially the noise the engine makes, you know, the intake noise. Love it. Look, let's hear it now. Go first, let's go. If there's any questions you guys want to ask me or anything you want to see in my videos, just leave them in the comments below. So yeah, I'm probably going to end the video here. Hope you guys did enjoy it, and if you did, you know, don't forget to press the like button, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe. I'm on about 520 subs now. Hit 500 not that long ago, but I would love to hit 1,000 by the end of the year, but you know, we'll see what happens. But thanks again as always guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.